to Intelligence Gateway.
Module 1, Introduction to Programming. Introduction to Programming is a foundational concept in computer science and software development that involves learning the basic principles, techniques, and practices of writing code to create software applications. Programming is the process of creating a set of instructions, also known as code, that a computer can understand and execute to perform specific tasks or actions. Programming allows developers to create software applications, websites, games, mobile apps, and other digital solutions that can automate tasks, solve problems, and improve efficiency in various industries and domains. Programming is an essential skill for software developers, data scientists, web developers, system administrators, and many other IT professionals. Programming languages are used to write code, and there are numerous programming languages available with their own syntax, rules, and paradigms. Some popular programming languages include Python, Java, C++, C#, JavaScript, Ruby, and many others. The process of programming generally involves several key steps, including 1. Problem analysis, identifying the problem or task that needs to be solved using programming. 2. Algorithm design, developing a plan or algorithm that outlines the steps and logic required to solve the problem. 3. Coding, writing code using a programming language based on the algorithm designed. 4. Testing and debugging, checking the code for errors and fixing them to ensure that the software performs as expected. 5. Deployment, making the software application available for use by end users or deploying it on a server or cloud environment. Overview of Programming Fundamentals. Programming fundamentals are the basic concepts, principles, and techniques that form the foundation of programming. These fundamental concepts are common across various programming languages and provide a solid understanding of how programming works. Here is an overview of some key programming fundamentals. 1. Variables and data types. Variables are used to store and manipulate data in a program. Data types define the type of data that can be stored in a variable, such as integers, floating point numbers, strings, Boolean values, and more. 2. Control structures. Control structures determine the flow of a program and allow for decision-making and repetition. Common control structures include if statements, loops such as for loops and while loops, and switch statements. 3. Operators. Operators are used to perform operations on data, such as arithmetic operations, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, comparison operations, example, greater than, less than, and logical operations, example, and, or. 4. Functions. Functions are blocks of code that can be defined and called to perform specific tasks or actions. Functions allow for code reusability and modularity, making code more organized and maintainable. 5. Input and output. Input and output, I/O, operations allow programs to interact with users and external devices. Common I/O operations include reading input from the keyboard or a file, and writing output to the screen or a file. These are some of the fundamental concepts in programming that form the building blocks for creating software applications. Mastering these concepts is crucial for becoming a proficient programmer and laying a strong foundation for further learning and advancement in the field of programming.